What's up, family, and welcome back to the channel. Listen, I have 10 things that will help you decorate with kids so you don't have to give up your design style. This question was asked in the comment section, and while they didn't tell me the number of kids they had or the age range of the kids, I want to be able to answer this question because I don't want you to feel like you have to give up your design style just because you have kids. So let's jump right into it. Now listen, if the tips don't apply, let it fly. Here's number one. You have to accept the season that you're in. That means your house may not look like Pinterest. It may not look like the magazine that you're used to, but it can be beautiful and functional. That's the first thing I got to come with grips with. I can have a home that's beautiful, but also functional. That means the toys are going to have a place. That means everything is going to have a home, and that this can be a space that serves the entire family. So number one, accept the season that you're in. It's not going to look like Pinterest. Why? Because when you saw those Pinterest pictures, you didn't see no children in them. It's not going to look like the magazine, because when you saw those magazines, you didn't see no children in the magazines, okay? That home was clean, that living room was clean, there was no children in sight. So accept the season that you're in. Here's number two. Choose performance fabric. For an example, my couch, I'm able to take the slip covers off and put them in the wash machine and wash them and put them back on the couch. That's a performance fabric that we need. Now, while we don't have children, we do have a dog, right? And we know how dogs are. Even though you tell them, do not get on the couch, don't do that. Golden Doodles are going to do what Golden Doodles do, all right? My dog is named Mr. Darcy, so he's going to do what Mr. Darcy do. But at the same time, performance fabric, it helps the couch to last over time. Also, if there's any spills, there's any mess ups, it's able to be washed and put back on like nothing never happened. So look into performance upholstery, look at performance fabric. Those things work great for your couch. Also, if you don't want to do the performance fabric, what about leather? Leather is another thing that you can kind of easily wipe off. You know, now you have to be careful with the pencils and the pens and all of that, but it's also a great fabric for you to use in your home, especially if you have kids, because kids waste stuff. You give them a peanut butter jelly sandwich, you tell them to eat it in the kitchen, guess what, they have it in your living room, all right? And so using leather or performance fabric will work great. Let's go to number three. Create hidden storage. I know with kids, there's toys everywhere. You got the iPad here, you got Power Rangers here, you got this over here, you got the book over here, you got the puzzle over here. Everything is everywhere, but create storage. Storage is not going to just hide stuff, but it's going to allow the kid to understand this has a home and it doesn't belong in the middle of the floor, okay? So you won't be tripping and falling over stuff. So create storage. You can put storage baskets up on your console table. You can put storage baskets, come on, in their room, which is another great space to do it anyway. And so that way they're able to have that place to say, this is where the toys go. This is where the trucks go. This is where the Barbie dolls go. And don't go in the living room, okay? You don't want to be sitting down and stuff is just everywhere. So finding a space for every toy by using ottomans, by using storage bins, it works every time. Here's the next one. Use washable rugs. Now, when you have kids, stuff is going to happen. Accidents going to happen. You can't avoid them. I don't care how many times you tell little Timmy, stop running, stop playing, go put that up. They're going to waste something. They're going to break something. They're going to do something. So use washable rugs. I'm telling you, you're able to put it in the wash machine and it works great. And watch this. And it don't even have to cost you a whole bunch of money. Matter of fact, all of my rugs in my house are washable. And it works great because my dog has a way of just bringing something from outside inside. You're like, where did you get that from and why? And what did you step in? But guess what? I'm not going to argue with Mr. Darcy. I'm going to take that rug, put it in the washing machine, take it out, let it air dry, and put it back down like nothing never happened. It works great for children as well, to get the washable rugs. And if you need help, look at my Amazon storefront because all the washable rugs are there and it's perfect in your space. Let's go to the next one. Skip the small decor and decorate higher. I'm talking artwork, I'm talking lamps, I'm talking accessories that's out of the way of the children. You know children like to touch stuff, so putting the things up higher makes it easy for the stuff to stay beautiful, but also functional, and it will last you over time. And so skip the little small decor, all right? Deal with furniture pieces, deal with pieces that are elevated so when your child is reaching for stuff, they won't be able to grab it. That's another small hack. So we're talking about artwork. Let's get large artwork, but let's hang it up, okay? And we're talking about lamps. You may have to teach them, Timmy, don't touch that, all right? Timmy, don't touch that. Don't, why are you touching them lamps? Okay, put your hands to yourself. But getting those lamps as well. That way, they won't be able to keep yanking on the lamps, turn the light on and off. We don't want that, all right? So use the opportunity to decorate higher. That will help elevate the space. It will keep it out of the way of the children. Let's go to the next. You got to keep one grown-up room, all right? So while your children is your life, they're your love, they got stuff everywhere, you got to let them know, hey, this space is for grown-ups. My grandma used to always say, you can't go into the formal room. I'm like, well, where can I go in it? She said, during the holiday season. So you got to teach your kids about boundaries and space, so that way they won't have toys everywhere. Because why is your toys in the formal room anyway? Why is your toys at the dining room table? Why? Wait a minute, this is a no toy zone. All right, so allow your children to understand this is a no toy zone. All right, so making sure that you're creating boundaries, and you also have a space that says these common areas, no toys is allowed. If you put rules and stuff in place, I promise you it'll keep. Let's go to the next one. Skip fragile decor. Now, most decor is nice, but it's glass, it's breakable, it's easy. But on this round, skip the fragile decor, especially if you're gonna have it on your coffee table, on your console table. I don't know how many times I've seen things break just because kids were just walking by, not paying attention. So skip the fragile decor. Go for wood pieces. So if it fall, at least don't break, okay? Skip the glass. That's not kid friendly, all right? And why it may look good at Z Gallery, don't put that in your house, okay? It's not that season. It's not that time. Because you know the season that you're in, let's not waste money, because what we don't want to do is for something to break and then now you looking mad and you got to replace it. We don't want that, all right? And here's the last one. Your home should serve your family and not Instagram. And while we want everything to be nice and in place, the reality is some stuff is not going to be. So what we're going to use is this rule that I love to use. Less is king, texture is queen. So we're not going to put a whole bunch of decor in the space. We're going to just maximize the space by using texture, because they can throw a pillow, but you can put a pillow back, all right? So, but we're not going to put a whole bunch of decor pieces that gives them the option of just messing everything up. We're not going to do that. So we're going to follow the rule, which is less is king and texture is queen. And here's a bonus one, just because I like it. Here's a bonus one. Rotate the toys. All right, you seen toys that's all over the place, pick them toys up. So you know we're gonna rotate this out, because this right here seems like it keep getting lost up under the couch, keep getting lost in cubbies. We're not gonna go for that. All right, rotate the toys. That will also keep germs away. That will also keep your space tidy, but it will also make sure that everything has a home. And when you start doing that, kids start saying, okay, well, what happened to my little action figure? Oh, I done put it away because that ain't working in this season. All right. So those are some ways that you can help decorate even with a small child. Now, a teenager, it's going to be a little different. So stick around for another video, because we want to talk about that, especially teenagers, because they're growing up, they smelling themselves, as my grandma would say. So we'll get into all those things in the next video. Now, let me know what you're doing to decorate that's still keeping you with your design style, but you had to make some little adjustments, all right? So let us know in the comment section what you're doing, because we're reading the comments, and as you can see, we're answering the questions, all right? And this is your first time here, do me a favor and subscribe, because I already know you're gonna like it and you're gonna have a good time, all right? Until the next video, have a good one. Bye-bye.